The world of reality television can be a strange place where fame is fleeting and rumors spread like wildfire. For Ryan Evans, the brilliant artist from Counting Cars, the end of the show brought whispers of a heartbreaking tragedy. But what if the real tragedy was not what happened to him, but the false stories told about him? This is the true story of Ryan Evans, a master painter who faced down unfair accusations and kept his passion alive even when the cameras stopped rolling. The embezzlement rumor. After Counting Cars stopped airing, a dark cloud of rumors began to gather around Ryan Evans. One of the most damaging stories claimed that Ryan had stolen money from Count's Customs, the famous car shop where he worked. This was a terrible accusation, suggesting that the man known for his incredible art had betrayed the very place that made him famous. But this rumor was completely false. Danny Coker, the owner of Count's Customs and Ryan's boss, spoke out strongly against these lies. He called the rumor horrible and said it was simply not true. Danny explained that Ryan had been with him for 25 years, a quarter of a century, and that he considered Ryan like a brother, like family. He made it clear that they had deep love and respect for each other, and that stories about Ryan stealing were just made up. Danny Coker confirmed that money was indeed stolen from Count's Customs, but it was not Ryan Evans who did it. The real thief was an employee in a managerial position. As soon as the theft was discovered, that person was removed from the company. Danny said it was tragic that people believed these convincing lies and deep fakes that targeted his crew members, including Ryan. He felt terrible that people fell for these tricks. So, the biggest tragedy linked to Ryan Evans was not something he did, but something that was unfairly said about him. Being accused of a serious crime like stealing, especially when you are a public figure, can really hurt a person's good name, their job, and how they feel about themselves. This false rumor was a real and personal hardship for Ryan, attacking his honesty and his long loyalty to Count's Customs. It shows how much damage false information and gossip can cause, especially when people are in the public eye on reality TV. The true heartbreaking part here is the spread of these untrue stories themselves. The unscripted end. Many fans wondered why Counting Cars suddenly stopped appearing on TV. The show aired its last episode in December 2021. The History Channel, which aired the show, never officially said it was canceled, but no new episodes have come out since then, which means it has likely ended. It is important to know that the show did not end because of the global health crisis that started in 2019, even though many people thought that was the reason. Also, Ryan Evans did not choose to leave Counting Cars. The show was postponed by the producers, or simply canceled. After the show ended, Ryan simply stayed behind the scenes focusing on what he does best, continuing his work at Count's Customs. The real reasons for the show's cancellation came from problems that Count's Customs faced with the law and money. One big reason was a legal fight that started in 2014. A couple said they were promised a 1967 Ford Mustang car restoration on the show for $50,000. But the episode was never made, and they never got the car. This lawsuit was just one of many legal troubles for Count's Customs. This legal problem, along with the embezzlement scandal mentioned earlier, made the producers pull the plug on the show. Beyond these specific problems, some online reviews also pointed to bigger issues with Count's Customs. People complained about bad service, being charged unfairly, and even a lawsuit with a car rental company called Hertz. This suggested that the business had a history of problems. Some viewers also felt that the show itself focused too much on drama and not enough on the actual car restoration work. So, the end of Counting Cars was not because Ryan Evans or any other cast member did anything wrong. It was a direct result of business and legal problems at Count's Customs. This means that Ryan's disappearance from TV was because the show was canceled, not because he chose to leave or had personal difficulties. His amazing talent and hard work were not the cause of the show's end. This makes the loss of his public platform an external tragedy that happened to him, not something he caused. Ryan's early life and craft. Ryan Evans's journey into the world of custom car art started far away from the bright lights of Las Vegas. He was born in Mount Vernon, Illinois, into a family where his father was in the military, so they moved around a lot when Ryan was young. While one source said he was born in Frankfurt, Germany, the official Count's Customs website, which is a more direct source, says Mount Vernon, Illinois, was his birthplace. No matter where he was born, his love for cars started when he was very young. He learned by working with his father, who also loved cars. It was after his family settled down in Killeen, Texas, that Ryan truly began his painting career. He started by practicing his skills in his parents' garage. His strong interest in custom cars led him to move to Los Angeles in 1996. He wanted to be closer to the exciting custom car scene there. Just 3 years later, in 1999, his talent caught the eye of Danny Coker and Shannon Aikau. They asked him to move to Las Vegas and join the growing team at Count's Customs. This move was a very important moment for Ryan. He quickly moved up in the company. He started as a painter and graphic artist, then became the head customization artist and lead painter. He became Danny Coker's very important right-hand man for planning and finishing almost every project that came into the shop. His amazing skill and new ideas quickly made him known as one of the best painters in the world. A big proof of his talent was when he won the SEMA's Best in Show award from Airbrush Action magazine in 2015. This was for his custom paint and graphics work on a 1973 Boattail Riviera car. Ryan's way of working is more than just painting. He sees cars and motorcycles not just as vehicles, but as canvases on two wheels and works of art. This artistic way of thinking shows his deep dedication to his craft. He cares more about making beautiful art and expressing his creativity than just doing the usual mechanical work. This strong commitment to his art is a key part of who he is. It means that even when things outside his control happened, like the show ending or false rumors spreading, his main identity and feeling of success would still come from his art, not from public praise. This inner drive helps protect him from a complete personal tragedy or breakdown. His story is not about a possible fall, but more about staying strong and quietly, steadily working on his art, even with the often difficult world of reality TV and public attention. Ryan's integral role on Counting Cars. Counting Cars first aired in 2012. It was a popular show that came from other successful History Channel shows like Pawn Stars and American Restoration. From the very beginning, Ryan Evans was a truly important part of the show's idea and its visual appeal. As the lead painter and airbrush artist, he was in charge of all the detailed car artwork that became a signature of Count's Customs' unique style. Ryan's artistic vision was key to the shop's fame and the show's success. His ability to create jaw-dropping custom cars and motorcycles, showing off new ways to restore them, and helping to save classic vehicles captivated viewers. During the show's run, he appeared in more than 100 episodes, becoming a well-known public figure in the car world and beyond. Inside the busy shop of Count's Customs, Ryan had a central and trusted position. He was widely seen as Danny Coker's right-hand man, playing a very important part in planning and finishing countless projects. His close friendships with Danny Coker and Mike Scott also showed how central he was to the team. Even with his big responsibilities, Ryan was known for being relaxed and easygoing around the shop. People often heard him use his special saying, "Fuck off, Mike." These personal touches made him seem more real to viewers and made them like him. The strong connection between Ryan Evans's artistic talent and the show's success cannot be denied. His unique art was a main reason why Counting Cars was so popular. His work not only showed what the shop could do, but also turned the vehicles into true works of art. Since the show enjoyed huge success largely because of these visual changes, the eventual cancellation of Counting Cars was a big professional setback, not just for the show, but especially for Ryan. The show ending meant he would no longer appear on your TV screen every week. This consequence makes the show's end a shared professional tragedy, an outside factor that affected his visibility, rather than a personal failure on his part. This way of looking at it suggests that the heartbreaking tragedy is less about a personal fall and more about losing a big public stage for a master craftsman, which affected both his recognition and how much his unique art was appreciated. Ryan Evans's post-show journey. Even though Counting Cars ended, Ryan Evans has kept his strong dedication to his craft and his professional connections. He still works for Danny Coker at Counts Customs and is still an active part of the shop. His main focus is still on what he loves most, painting cars and making masterpieces. This continued dedication shows that his love for car art is more important than being in the TV spotlight. Ryan has also used his public recognition to connect with his fans through social media. He has a big presence on platforms like Facebook, where he has over 70,000 followers. He often does live videos and question and answer sessions to talk directly with his audience. His Instagram page also shows updates on his newest painting projects and his work with different brands. Besides being online, Ryan is often seen at big industry events like the Specialty Equipment Market Association, SEMA, where he often speaks for painting-related brands. His work is not just about cars. He also does painting and building for different companies. While he has stepped away from the regular demands of reality TV, he might still return to the screen. Fans often say they hope he comes back, and Ryan himself has said that he is always open to new opportunities. He knows that a new custom car show with him in it is not impossible. This openness shows that he has a practical way of looking at his career. For him, artistic expression comes first, but he is not completely against public platforms. Personal life and net worth. Beyond his professional life, Ryan Evans maintains a stable and private personal life. He is married to Dana Pauly. Their marriage reportedly began in 2015. Ryan is a stepfather to Dana's son, Logan. He also has 2 children, Kylie and Austin, from a previous marriage. He is described as loving his wife Dana very much and having a soft spot for cats. He actively spends time with his family. This picture of his personal life shows stability rather than any major struggles or tragedies. Regarding his financial situation, Ryan Evans appears to be doing well. His estimated net worth ranges from about $1 million to $3 million or even $5 million. These figures suggest financial stability and success, not hardship. While his boss, Danny Coker, has a much higher net worth, Ryan's financial standing is strong. This further supports the idea that there is no personal financial tragedy in his life. The enduring legacy of a quiet master. Ryan Evans's work on Counting Cars and his ongoing efforts at Counts Customs have firmly made him known as a top expert in car restoration and customization. His incredible artwork and the jaw-dropping custom cars he brought to life have left a lasting mark on the industry. He has inspired many car lovers and helped promote the important work of saving classic cars. His artistic vision and careful work have cemented his place as a master of his craft. His story shows a deep dedication to the craft itself, where he cares more about the artistic process more than the credit. In a world often full of noise and quick fame, Ryan has quietly built something truly meaningful through his constant pursuit of excellence. The end of Counting Cars gave him a chance to reclaim his art, showing that his passion and commitment are stronger than the need for a public spotlight. He continues to create amazing works driven by his inner artistic desire rather than needing outside praise. The true tragedy in Ryan Evans's story is not a personal downfall. Instead, it is the loss of a big public platform for his unique art, which happened because of outside business problems and the burden of false rumors. However, his strength and steady dedication to his craft changed this possible setback. His ability to adjust, continue his work, and connect with his audience on his own terms shows a deep strength of character and a lasting talent. Even though his time on television ended suddenly, Ryan Evans has shown amazing strength and a strong commitment to his passion. He continues his dedicated work at Counts Customs, actively connects with his many fans through social media, and remains a respected figure at industry events. This steady dedication to his craft without the TV spotlight proves his character and lasting talent. Ryan Evans's true story is not one of personal collapse or a heartbreaking tragedy in the usual sense. Instead, it is a story of lasting art, strong honesty, and quiet mastery in the face of public attention and big changes in his industry.